start to come true. Going on that extra mile, confident all the time.
Join us to the stage, our future actors, all those who dare to dream with passion and theater. We are here to develop your character.
It's Camp Broadway Indonesia, the place to be, holding back your guts. Let's show the world you are in the limelight now. Bersatu teguh bercerai runtuh, ringan dan berat dijunjung dipikul. Bersama bagai aunan dan tebing,
Berani tunjukkan talenta bahkan hingga penghujung acara.
creative colors, contributing professional stage and all. Creative colors, contributing professional stage.
We're singing loud, we're dancing hard, all together as one.
Yeah.
And in the end, we'll take about
With Camp Broadway Indonesia. It's Camp Broadway Indonesia.
the place where dreams will start to come true.
Until the curtains finally fall. It's Camp Broadway Indonesia, tempat untuk meraih impian dengan kerja keras, hati dan perkasa. It's Camp Broadway Indonesia, the place where dreams will start to come true. It's Camp Broadway, Camp Broadway, Camp Broadway Indonesia. Camp Broadway Indonesia.
Yes, so that was Camp Broadway Indonesia, or CBI, singing the CBI anthem. Yes,
Yes.
girls.
Come join us.
Welcome, welcome. Please sit. Take a seat, everybody.
Hi.
Great.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for us. All right, so wait, we need to know everybody's name
Yeah.
first. So please introduce yourselves.
So hello, my name is Pamela Amadea Yusuf.
Hi, Pamela.
I am 16 years old. I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia, and I'm one of the top 5 CBI Ensemble 2025.
Okay.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Paula Amabella Yusuf. I'm Pamela's twin. I'm 16 years old, and I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia, and I'm one of the top 5 CBI Ensemble 2025.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Anaya Rana Dewi Suryo. I'm 16 years old, I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia, and I'm one of the top 5 of CBI Ensemble 2025.
All right.
Hello everyone.
You're not 16, I'm assuming. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
That is what the mightiest.
Hello, I'm Alisa Hanameko. You can call me Alisa, and I am 12 years old. And I'm one of the Camp Broadway Indonesia's top 5.
And where are you from?
And I'm from Surabaya, Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Hi, my name is Maria Nadinda Haribakti, or Nadine. I'm 16 and I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia, also part of the CBI 2025 Ensemble.
Hi, thank you.
Yes,
Welcome. And of course, we have right here is the Broadway Indonesia Artistic Director, Adit Marciano. Welcome to the show.
Yay.
So let me start with this. I heard you guys are Camp Broadway Indonesia is the only official license program, and from the Broadway Education Alliance and in Southeast Asia. So we're talking about Singapore, Philippines, and everything else. All right. So what is CBI's core missions, and what key activities has CBI done so far that led to this opportunity to perform at the Carnegie Hall?
Yeah, so Camp Broadway Indonesia, we have the mission to provide access for kids ages 10 to 17 years old, the platform to learn musical theater education through rigorous training programs. We not only want to nurture its talent, but also give them the opportunity to develop their character, hone their presentation skills, and most importantly, to gain global perspective. And for us, Of course, having the only licensee holder within the Southeast Asia region is a big responsibility, which of course we don't take it lightly. So over the course of 3 years now, we've done big programs that focuses on nurturing their talents, but 2 of our annual programs, which is number 1, the CBI Ensemble going to Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
And the second program is our summer camp, which is a 6-day summer camp program where we fly in a Broadway professional all the way from New York City to Jakarta, Indonesia, that acts as the choreographer and director and host in our 6-day camp. And then throughout the course of the years, I think it's just a huge testament to why we get the invitation to perform at Carnegie Hall and hold this amazing license program, because of our constant commitment to contributing to our ever-growing performing arts ecosystem in Indonesia.
I'm sorry, I'm interested on this. So you have students from Jakarta and from
Surabaya.
Surabaya, and then on summer camp you mentioned earlier there.
Yes, so-
students from other places. Are you only handle Indonesian students, or are there like other from?
Well, we have our camp only in Jakarta, but we open enrollments from our neighboring countries. So everyone from all over Southeast Asia, we're having our main stage summer camp this summer on June 23rd until June 28th. For kids ages 10 to 17 years old, you're more than welcome to come join our summer camp.
Wait, so it's open for public, anyone can join?
Yes.
Is it like an audition or just, it's no
Great
audition?
question. So for the summer camp requires no audition.
Okay.
Since we put an emphasis on ensemble building. We accept all theater backgrounds, all levels, but for this case, we do require auditions because the kids are flying out to New York, they're performing at Carnegie Hall with other participants from around the world. So that's the main difference with our 2 programs.
Okay, all right, so we have a question for Alisa and Pamela. So you have been selected again, to perform at the New York Pop's 42nd anniversary gala. Can you tell us about your journey and how the selection process, how was the selection process? We want to know.
Okay, so actually, I think about 2-3 months ago, we heard about the auditions, and obviously we went to the auditions. We had to learn 2 materials, which is the choreo and the song. And when we came, a lot of people came, and obviously there was lots of nervous kids, and I'm honestly really happy of the community, because the sense of community within the Camp Broadway is very, very warm. And so yeah, afterwards we audition in front of the selection committee, and the selection committee does not only include the CBI team, which is Kak Adit and Kanala and Alim, who are part of Eki Dance Company. Apart from them, there are also Susan Lee, which is the founder of the original Camp Broadway in New York, and also Theo Lensicki, which is the choreographer and also the director of the ensemble this year. So yeah, and for that, when we saw that we got accepted, obviously we were so shocked, because we were in a room full of so many talented kids, and obviously, me personally not having a lot of experience, it was just a huge shock. And afterwards, we have boot camps. Do you want to talk a little bit about the boot camps,
the boot
Alyssa?
camps. So we practice like 7 boot camps, and the boot camps have acting, singing, and dancing.
Okay.
So all of us practice that. So vocals or singing is with Kak Moy, and acting Kak Banyu and also Kak Adit. And also dancing is with Kak Eva and Kak Nala sometimes, and one of the choreographers from Eki Dance Company.
Okay.
And so yeah, we have 7 boot camps, and we learn materials. But mostly we do these boot camps to better prepare ourselves for our time in New York. Because in New York, we only have 2 days to learn 2 songs, along with 60 other people. And so just to prepare ourselves and I guess develop our muscle memory. And to honor the great Diane Warren.
This seems like a lot of work.
And a lot of fun.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of
A lot of fun. There's the key right there. So next one is gonna be for Anaya. What specific aspect of your performance are you focusing on right now to represent Indonesia on this renowned stage?
So some aspects that I'm focusing on to represent Indonesia on this big stage soon is, of course, just to be ourselves, because that is the most powerful way for us to represent Indonesia. And then also maybe our honesty, our kindness, our friendliness as an Indonesian. It's like I want to invite New York to our world for a bit to show them our culture as an young Indonesian performers. And yeah, maybe some food, some snacks, some dances, songs, Indonesian songs, Indonesian traditional dances, just to show our new friends later on in New York.
Yeah.
And all the coaches do, yeah.
What do you think you can do, like to make you guys set apart from the other participants?
Maybe our work ethics. We need to be more professionals.
Yeah.
Especially we already like being trained throughout this boot camp. Kadi trained us. All the coaches trained us to be professionals during the New York boot camp. So I hope that can help us stand out.
Yeah. How is Kaadit during boot camps? I want to know.
Well,
We're talking about honesty. I heard honesty earlier, so let's talk about that.
I'm just going to be honest. Kadit is one of the best mentor ever. He's just so nice. He gave us like good feedbacks and what to improve on the next boot camp. And he told us to practice more, because practice don't end on the studio, but we still continue in our homes, in our room, practice by ourselves in front of the mirror sometimes. Yeah.
I did not train them to say that. Full disclosure.
Honesty, so that's my testimony for Kadit.
And I think we can all agree that he gives us so many good advices. Like, I feel like we can all agree that one that stick to us a lot is definitely rejection is redirection.
Yeah. Yes.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It's like, just take the leap of faith. You'll never know. If you get rejected, it's a 50-50 chance. So yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, we still have more questions. Of course, we have for Nadine and for Paula too, or Maria. Now, so since you will be interacting with 60 students, that's a lot of people. 60 students from diverse global background in New York. What strategies and activities will you use to promote Indonesian culture?
I think it goes back to what Anaya said about the work ethic. Us, as Indonesian kids, we are taught to be, we're taught to have very good manners and to respect the elders. And I think we should bring our
Tata krama.
Our like work ethic, really.
our work ethic and show them our the way we work and the way we present ourselves.
The way Indonesians are able to adapt and also like communicate with the 60 other students.
Yeah.
Especially since, like you mentioned, that's so many people.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have so much time to talk with these people and make new friends. And we should just our strategy is to present Indonesia in the best way possible.
But also in the most authentic way.
This is going to be a great experience for you guys.
So excited.
I'm sorry, I know I have the last question, but before I go on the last question, is Paula and Pamela, are you guys twins? I just realized that.
Do we look alike?
I did. Sorry. My last question for you is, CBS participation has made Indonesia key in this realms of entertainment, of performance, especially representing Southeast Asia. So what does this mean as a recognition for CBI and then for the broader landscape for the performing arts education, especially here in Indonesia when, not a lot of us actually exposed with this sort of entertainment just yet. I mean, this is quite big, on being recognized and being brought into Carnegie Hall.
Yeah. I mean, of course, being able to represent the Southeast Asia region, specifically Indonesia, is already a huge honor, not only for CBI, but also for our country. And well, for me personally, I think it's just a reminder to why we did this, why my mother and I brought this amazing program to Indonesia in the first place, which was to essentially prove to the world that Indonesia is so full of young talents that deserve a chance in the spotlight in the global stage. And as for Camp Broadway Indonesia, it's a great reinforcement to why we did this in the first place, but also like if you do things with a kind heart, with a genuine intention, and with cultural integrity and high quality musical theater education, I think we can achieve all sorts of great things. And so, in regards to our performing arts ecosystem, which is sustainably growing, if you think about it, I think with our program, which focuses on youth enrichment programs, essentially we're planting seeds as we go for future generations, right? Because within our programs, we're not only focusing on honing their hard skills in acting, singing, and dancing, but also lifelong skills, like how they were explaining about being on time. The first thing I told them in the first boot camp, I said, guys, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, better luck next time. Why? Because, whichever pathway they take in the future, it might not be in the performing arts. These are the skills that they will take away with them in the long run. And I think if this is something that we could implement within the education system in Indonesia, I think our education curriculum can finally realize and see the positive impact that arts education can have for our kids and the future generation. And after seeing these kids and from the last 3 years we've gone through with our program, I'm hopeful to see the future not only for our performing arts ecosystem, but also the future of our creative generations.
A lot of exciting, adventure awaits for you guys.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
So excited. So
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Yes,
and
good
again,
luck.
thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much for having
so
us.
much. Thank you so
Please
much.
invite us back after.
Yes, of course.
All right, I still have a lot of questions, but I guess time kind of.
Yeah.
We'll be back after New York.
Yes.
back after New York.
All right. So, our viewers, we're going for another break now, and after the break, we'll still have more information for you. So keep it right here on the 2-Hour News Show on See Today.